In this video, we're talking about the sweet and salty MAC-10 blueprint and the just announced free access week for Black Ops Cold War Season 5. I thought they'd mesh well together in a video because they pretty much go hand in hand. Time codes in the description if you're interested in something specific. If you found this video helpful or are entertained, make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing. Chances are this is the first time you're coming across my channel. I frequently upload all sorts of Call of Duty content that is worth checking out. Let's start with the blueprint. This is the MAC-10 Sweet and Salty. It is a legendary blueprint you get for hitting level 50 in Season 5. It's automatic and it is pretty easy to miss, which is why I like highlighting the seasonal blueprints. But yeah, again, once you hit level 50 in either Modern Warfare or Warzone or Cold War, you will find this blueprint waiting for you in your inventory. I personally think this is the best seasonal blueprint they've given us by far. I love the aesthetic. It's like the Party Rock camo from Black Ops 2, which is one of my favorite DLC camos from that game, mixed with some like gold in 80s workout aesthetics. The Gunsmith customs aren't anything super crazy, but they each do change up the weapon a little bit. The extended barrel does have that gold and purple aesthetic going for it. The bruiser grip is completely gold instead of being black. The fast mag tape is purple instead of silver. The serpent wrap grip is completely different. This just completely removes the tape and just has like the stippled grip texture to it. So if you don't like the tape aesthetic, this would actually be pretty interesting for you. And then last but not least, the Raider stock has that purple aerobics foam instead of being a boring black. So yeah, pretty rad blueprint. I'm really digging it. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. And while you're down there, comment what level you are right now. I'm trying to see where everyone is at this point in Season 5. And that brings us to the Season 5 free access week. I got some actual sweet and salty gameplay for you to watch while we go over the details. This week's official Call of Duty blog confirmed free access week will be starting this Thursday, September 2nd at 10 a.m. Pacific time and will be running through Tuesday, September 7th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. If you need help figuring out what that converts to for your time zone, I'll have a map at the end of this video that already has all that figured out for you. The Season 5 free access does include multiplayer and zombies this time around. Multiplayer will grant you access to pretty much everything that the game has to offer, all the maps, all the modes. They have all the active playlists listed out in the blog, and surprisingly this time there's going to be a gunfight tournament active, which I don't think has happened during a free access week before, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, multiplayer gives you access to pretty much everything except the hardcore game modes. In Zombies, Outbreak will be available for everyone to play, and Onslaught will be available for PlayStation users. There's no mention of the round-based maps in the announcement post, but I'd be really surprised if at least Mauer Toten isn't available for this free access. Reason being is a lot of the season challenges require you to play Mauer Toten, and in every previous free access, you had the opportunity to complete all of the seasonal challenges during that time period. So if Mauer's not available, that'll be a first, that'll be a surprise. We'll just have to wait and see, and I'll update you all in the pinned comment on whether or not the round-based maps are available. Speaking of first, this time around, if you upgrade to the full Cold War game during the free access period, you will get the Season 5 Battle Pass and tier skips for free. They haven't specified exactly how many tier skips you'll get, but the Battle Pass itself is about a $10 value. If you've been thinking about getting a Cold War, this free access would be a perfect time to pull the trigger on doing that. Don't forget there's plenty of things to do in free access week, whether you're a first timer, a Cold War owner, or a Warzone only player. I've done a video on 5 things everyone should do during free access. It includes tips like claiming free blueprints, because there are several free blueprints that everyone can claim. I'll have that video linked in the description so you can check it out after this one. Now to download free access, first remember it will not be available until 10 a.m. Pacific time on September 2nd. Once that time comes, you will have to search for the free access on your platform's respective store. That's the PlayStation Store for PlayStation or the Microsoft Store or Xbox Store for Xbox players. You can see me doing this on the screen now. It will be a separate file than the actual Cold War game. And if you're having trouble finding it, you should be able to see it within Cold War's add-ons or in sections of the store like What's Hot or the demo section. PC players will have to download Blizzard's Battle.net app that officially hosts Black Ops Cold War. There should be a play for free toggle that you can click and then start downloading the game. Just remember, the file will not be to download until the free period actually starts. Whether or not you need an active subscription to play, I feel like this changes every other free access. PC players will definitely be able to play completely for free. I know that for a fact. Xbox should be able to play without a membership. PS Plus seems to be a hit or miss. Sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. If you're really curious, check the comments. I know people will keep you up to date down there. Last thing to know is that all the progress you make in the free trial will carry over to the full game if you decide to purchase it at a later date, so long as you use the same Activision account for the free trial and the full game. And of course, all progress is carried over into Warzone as well. And don't forget, as I mentioned earlier, there's a Battle Pass incentive this time around for a limited time. There will also be a double XP event running concurrently with the free access period, although it's not as long as free access week. This starts a day later on Friday, September 3rd, 10 a.m. Pacific time. It will continue through Thursday, the 7th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Here's that time zone map. Do not leave this video without hitting the like, because I took the time to make this for you myself. All the localized times and date is at the bottom for each time zone throughout the world. Don't forget to check out the 5 free access tips videos. I'll also have a Season 5 Master Prestige Challenge video coming out this Friday that you want to take advantage of during the free access period. If you're hyped for free access, make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. And if you'd like to help support the channel directly, there's some links down below in the description that you can check out. Peace.